Ugh, Nintendo. I said I wasn't going to talk about the Switch 2. This was a year ago, but never say never. I didn't say never. Nintendo and I have a complicated relationship now. I'm not happy with their business practices. I don't want to pay for Nintendo Switch Online. I think they're greedy, like every other company. The big companies in gaming right now, they're greedy. Well, maybe they've always been greedy, and I was just kind of blinded by nostalgia and, oh, it's Nintendo. And I was excited for the Switch 2 when it was first announced, and I was excited for the reveal direct. And then everything changed when I saw these three people. I mean, look at them. They look soulless. I'm not saying these three individuals have no soul, but they look like, they don't look like happy people. They look mean. They don't look like people I want to talk about games with, and I don't want them to reveal this new console if they don't look excited for it. You know, that one guy with the oversized suit, a small guy, he reminds you of that guy from The Simpsons. That's part of the Yakuza, and you know the guy they were fighting in the front yard of The Simpsons.
Oh, maybe we should go inside.
But Marge, that little guy hasn't done anything yet. Look at him. He's gonna do something, and you know it's gonna be good.
Well, I've always thought Donkey Kong Bonanza looked amazing, and I was going to get a Switch 2 eventually, but it was going to be pre-owned, so I didn't have to pay Nintendo money for it, and all games would be pre-owned. And I still stand by that. I don't think Nintendo deserved my money, which is sad to say because I loved Nintendo. I loved the old Nintendo. So my 40th birthday is coming up in 2 months, and my brother said he would be getting me an early birthday present for my 40th, and it would be Switch 2 plus StarFox, because StarFox was my first N64 game. It was my first ever game that was mine. He had Super Mario 64, I had StarFox, or Lilac Wars, and just that main menu music hit me as a kid. It's just so nostalgic, that music. It's like this melancholic, but just, I don't know how to describe it. It's sad. It sounds sad and depressing, but there's also like this bit of hope in it as well. It's uplifting as well. It's just a nice piece of music, and every time I hear that music, it brings me back to being a kid. I made a whole video about how the N64 changed my life, and it did. That's not a dramatization, exaggeration. It did. It's the reason why I am married to my wife. We met online when she was living in Mexico, me in Australia. We were just talking about Ocarina of Time, and we're Zelda fans, and yeah, we got together that way. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but because I've already have like 1,000 times, and there is that video that explained everything. So the N64 has been an important part, and StarFox in particular started everything for me. And so my brother did get me the Switch 2 with StarFox. I went out and bought a pre-owned Donkey Kong Bonanza as well, because I've always wanted to play that. I can say that I love the way it feels in my hands. I love the screen. I do love it as a console itself. And of itself, if Nintendo wasn't the ones that were making it, I wouldn't have any qualms about buying this thing with my own money. I do have a Switch 2 now, and I didn't have to pay for it, so I don't have that guilt of supporting Nintendo until they genuinely deserve my support, until they stop being greedy. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. So now that I've got StarFox, I put it in yesterday, and I was forced to go through a tutorial, and that bugged me because on the N64 it was an optional thing. You don't have to do the tutorial, the training mode, but in this you have to do it, and it's tedious, especially when you know the basic controls of it. Like, for people who don't know how to play it, sure, they get a tutorial, yay. Let's face it, it's a new generation. They're not really catering to my generation as much. The only thing is for the nostalgia of it, and that has worked, but it's mainly for a new generation. So yeah, of course they're gonna have a tutorial. In general, this year I've wanted to experience movies and music and games despite people's bad reviews or negative opinions on the game or whatever it is. I want to experience things for myself. So Dave, why don't you have that mindset for buying a Switch 2 and experiencing for yourself? Well, because it's $700 Australian. And look at them. Just look at them. So I'm open to trying out the Switch 2 now. Obviously I have one, and trying out the games. So as soon as I turned on StarFox, the remake, that music, man, after the tutorial, the main music came on. Just closed my eyes and I felt this warmth, like I was coming home. It sounds ridiculous and dramatic and stupid, but that's just how I felt. I felt this, like I was back in that old house, and I was looking at the old CRT that had the mono speaker and it brought me back to that time, and it was such a weird time where we were poor, but we were happy anyway, because we had the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64! So, this music itself is just, it's up there with the GoldenEye Pause music. It's just nostalgia, peak nostalgia. And so how does this go as a remake?
Slippy, stay in formation.
It's good. The graphics are so good. The music is remixed wonderfully. It's just, it sounds good on headphones. Last night I was playing in my bed and with my headphones on, and it was just beautiful. The sound design is just great. I kind of have little nitpicky issues with some of the replacement of some of the classic lines.
I can't believe I lost to this scum! Sorry to jet, but we've got places to be.
It's supposed to be, but we're in a hurry. Not real places to be. What are you doing?
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings. G-diffuser systems check. Sound off, team.
Peppy here. So far, so good.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
I personally don't hate the new designs of StarFox and crew. I like this realistic take. I don't know. Yeah, I like the Mario Galaxy design too, but this works for me in the remake. Even though Fox looks creepy when he smiles and he looks like he wants to devour Falco, I can't blame him. Falco does look finger-licking good.
So tasty!
And they all do. It's like, they all cook up nicely. I was hungry this morning. I was playing it and I was like, I looked at the cinema with Pigma. I was like, breakfast. I like it how there's like a challenge mode where you play through the levels that you've played through, but with different challenges. Kind of reminds you of Hitman and First Light, where you can go through and try different things. And you unlock cosmetics for your multiplayer sessions, which you have to pay for with Nintendo Switch Online. Just everything good about the game. Well, not everything, but a lot of it, like the multiplayer part, it's just tainted by Nintendo's greed, you know, and I can't help but mentioning what's on my mind about it. Like, it's a stain on something that could have been great. But it is cool that you can unlock that for your multiplayer. I have played StarFox over and over, Lilac Wars over and over and over and over. So I am pretty decent at the game.
Whoa, a ground assault mech.
What's this? A swarm of lowly flies. I'm going to enjoy crushing you. Slippy, where are my diagnostics?
Enemy shield analysis coming your way.
My Emperor! I failed!
Enemy shields what, Slippy? Cinema sequences are cool, but when I'm watching them, I know what level's coming up, so it's not like I'm excited for a new level. It's more, I'm kind of curious to see what this level looks like in today's graphics. So really, I would have preferred 100% a new StarFox game, but I understand why they would want to remake it again, because they want a new generation to try StarFox, but they could have done that with a new game anyway. But is the remake itself good? Yes, it's a good, fun game. It's StarFox. StarFox 64 again, just with better graphics and music. I'm incredibly grateful for my brother to buy me a Switch 2 and StarFox. It was a nice, generous gift, and I wouldn't have bought a Switch 2 for another year maybe, especially in this economy. And there really wasn't enough games to justify buying a Switch 2. But now I am open to trying out some games. I tried out the Resident Evil Requiem demo on Switch 2. It runs fine. I think it looks great. So, you know, I'm open to it now. Very happy that I didn't have to pay for it. And I'm happy to be playing StarFox again in today's graphics. But I would really like a new StarFox story. But I know they won't. You know, like, I'm so jaded. I'm so jaded by Nintendo that I don't have hopes for them. I brought this up as well. I just want to show that. I've got that's from, what was it, Starlink? Is that the right word for the game? I was going to show it as I was talking about StarFox at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. So I decided to show it now, so my efforts weren't wasted. It's a different style video. I'm not doing a review or anything, but thank you for watching. I am looking forward to playing more games on my Switch too, now that I got one. StarFox Remake is a good remake. Play it if you want. Do what you want. Thanks for watching. Rah-rah. Don't forget to check your DG diffusers. Sorry to jet, but I got places to be.
Aim for their heads.
Strange. This tunnel doesn't look natural. Some sizable ash coming this way.